And a good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a good day. We're just setting up here. Live chat. Okay, here we go. Dell Toyota, Thorndale, Pennsylvania. One of my favorites. Let's talk Tundra, ladies and gentlemen. They always have a good lineup here. Today, not so much, which just kind of proves what I was talking about last week to you. And I will get into that a little bit when people sign on to the live stream here, and we will start walking these Tundras a little bit. So it is about 7 a.m. Good morning, Erwin, my man. Jonathan, how you doing? Good to see you guys here, bright and early. Kevin, what's up? Esyan. Yeah, happy retirement, Ozzy. He did it. One more show. Jose, what's up? Florida in the house. I like it. I like it. It's good to see the East Coast. I mean, West Coast is probably still sleeping. It's about 4 a.m. West Coast, although Erwin is here representing, doing a little Las Vegas. But, I mean, in Vegas, do you ever really sleep? And that's the question I have. So we're going to look. JP, what's going on? Good to see you. Okay, so let's get into this real quick. As you guys are signing on, good morning to everyone. It's a beautiful sunny day, Dell Toyota, Thorndale, Pennsylvania. You guys know when we come here like once every other month. I love coming to this lot because there's always like 50 Tundras here. And this just proves the point I was making last week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe like 12 Tundras here, okay? 2025 has been a very weird year for inventory when it comes to the Toyota Tundra. And as I said last week in the live stream, that probably has to do with Toyota having to build all of those recall engines to cover the 22, 23 Tundra recall. So you're talking over 100,000 engines there. So that probably had an effect on new inventory getting to the lots. And surprisingly, even with less Tundras on the lot, the Toyota Tundra is actually selling pretty well for 2025. It's pretty much on pace. It's like 4,000 or so. I think I'm wrong on that. I don't know. It's right there with 2024 as far as potentially being the second best Toyota Tundra sales year all the time, which is 2024 right now. I don't know if it'll catch 2024, but it's right there. I almost said it was within 4,000 units, but I think it's more than that. Can't remember. Not looking at figures, obviously. Can you do a video on buying process for an out-of-state dealer? I could tell you right now, it is absolutely, and this may depend on the state you live in, but I buy from Pennsylvania dealerships, and I live in New Jersey. It is just like buying from a New Jersey dealership. Everything is taken care of by the dealership. The only thing you have to do is when your plates come in, you have to go to a New Jersey inspection station, show them your registration, your license, that kind of stuff, and they give you an inspection sticker. They don't even inspect the vehicle because it's brand new. They give you an inspection sticker. That's the only thing. It's exactly the same as buying in state. So I bought out of state in New York. I bought out of state in Pennsylvania. I bought in state in New Jersey. Very easy. But that may be different depending on your state. So I'm not really sure. You'd have to check into that. Yeah, but look into it. Nicholas, what's going on? Happy Independence Day, buddy. Yep, absolutely. Go Mets. You said it, brother. All right, let's talk about the topic of the video. We're going to walk back up here. So again, inventory kind of light. And this is one of those dealerships I really test the inventory level, because this one, every time we come here, go back and look at any of my dealership walk videos. The first time I came here was like the end of last summer. I've probably been here about 7 times, always loaded with Tundras. Today, not so much, but just like why you haven't seen the wide range of dealerships I normally go to when I go to my dealership walks is because, of course, I like to go to multiple locations to show you things all over the place in New Jersey and Pennsylvania. I follow the inventory, and there just hasn't been much. Speaking of low inventory, here's one I want to talk about today. This was in the thumbnail. This is a TRD Rally. If you don't know what TRD Rally is, it was introduced for the 2025 model year. It is an SR5 package. It's pretty much a TRD off-road. It doesn't say TRD off-road. It adds the Toyota Heritage Ivan Ironman Stewart stickers, but you still get all the TRD off-road stuff, okay? And this is like a loaded SR5 TRD off-road. So you got the 360 camera, 14-inch screen, soft tech seats that are heated in the front, locking rear diff, multi-terrain select crawl control, Bill Stein shocks, the 18-inch wheel and tire package. And then they add a couple unique things for SR5, which are the dual tip exhaust from TRD Pro, okay? The steering wheel from the TRD Pro and the shifter from the TRD Pro, which have the red stripes on them. It has the 14-inch screen. It really only comes one way. It's only available in 4 colors: Mag Gray, Midnight Black, ice cap and celestial silver. Now, the reason I'm filming this is when this came out, I started to see them fairly often on the lot. David, good morning. But now I haven't seen one in a few months. I think the last one I filmed was in Koch, like, I don't know, in winter. They're just not out here anymore. And I don't know if this is one of those things that we're gonna see in 2026 or not. There's been a hit or miss as far as interest in this. Some people love it. Some people aren't a fan that it has the stripes on the side. I personally think this is awesome because it gives you all the stuff that the TRD Off-Road has. Plus you got some TRD Pro stuff that we looked at there. And it's also loaded. This isn't like an SR5 TRD Off-Road where it might have fabric and 8-inch screen. This thing has it all. So I don't know. I've always been a fan of this. Sticker wise, this is what the stickers usually look like. 64. And this is what's in it. If you look in tomorrow's video, you can pause the video. We kind of go over this a lot more. But look at all the stuff that comes with TRD Rally. I mean, it's not a few things, it's a lot of things. Mr. Somebody says, is the 5.7 V8 coming back in 2026? No, it is not. It is not coming back, the V8, for 2026. And I go into this a lot, and I'll go into it really quickly now. When you think of Toyota and you think of the Tundra, you got to think of it in the way that Toyota is a car company that makes a truck, okay? Chevy, Ram, Ford, they are truck companies. So they're going to have V8s. They're going to have heavy duty pickups. They're going to have a lot of different options. The mindset between Toyota and the big three when it comes to trucks is night and day different. If you think of it like that, you will kind of understand their movements when it comes to the Tundra, okay? So like Ram went back to the V8. Ram went back to the V8 because they had to go back to the V8. There's no motivation for Toyota to move back to the V8, unfortunately. Of course, there's fans out there that want to see it come back, but when it comes to the Toyota Tundra, they're selling well, okay? We're seeing a lot more on the lot, and they just had to deal with that recall early on. That cost them a lot of money too. So if the trucks are selling, they took care of the recall the best they could by replacing all of the engines. They're not going to make a very expensive move and go back to a V8. Also, when you look at the way Toyota like moves their vehicles as far as the changes they make, especially the changes they've made in the last like 5 years, everything is like a global platform now, right? The 3.4 liter twin turbo V6, the Tacoma engine, everything is shared now. So you won't see like how it was back in the day where, you know, the vehicles looked very unique for what they were and they had potentially a unique engine or maybe one or two applications use it. Now, a lot of global applications use the same stuff. So, unfortunately, for those that are hoping for a V8, unless there's some crazy swing, I don't see it happening. It's not going to happen for 2026. But down the road, we shall see. Never say never, you know? Everyone always said Hulk Hogan wouldn't come back to WWF, and he did. So never say never. But for right now, and the way that they operate here, and the direction they're going, I mean, you can look at this yourself. You can see that they're going in the direction of, you know, the plug-in hybrids, the regular hybrids, the all-electric. That's the way Toyota's moving. And again, they are a car company that makes a pickup truck. They are not a truck company. So the options will not be there like you will see on the big three. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Hit the like button. Thank you for being here. Okay. Yeah, but Ession, it was WWF at the time. So let me see. I missed a lot of people. What will show up in 2026? Options, who knows? I don't think it'll be big changes. I think it'll be another small change year, kind of like 2025. But I don't know. You know, that stuff usually comes out sometime in summer, so we shall see soon enough. And the minute it comes out, I will make a video. Good morning, Mark. Is the engine failure behind us now? I certainly hope so. Certainly hope so. You always see one pop up now and again on the social media stuff, on the forums and all that. But as far as like failures in bulk, like we were seeing for 22, 23, I haven't seen any of that yet. But I'm keeping an eye for you, man. Russ, what's up? Larry, what's up? Now, you guys were talking 5.7 V8. Let me show you one over here. I figured you guys would like this. This will not be a refresh year. The rumor is, and I say rumor because there's no factual backing behind it, 2027. But again, that's just a rumor. So when is the Tundra refresh coming? Michael just answered that question. There you go. 2021, platinum. Gotta love it. If If you guys like the 5.7, in case you don't know much about the platform in the later years, this is the last year of V8 right here. Leroy, what's going on? Now they added, in 2020, they added push button start, Entune 3.0, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, an 8-inch infotainment screen. They had the shark fin antenna added as well, as you can see. So, Dougie, what's up, bud? So they started to add some modern features, LED headlights, LED fog lights on a classic platform. So some say this is the greatest Tundra that will ever exist, the 2021. So if you're in the market, maybe this one's for you. There's no price on it, by the way. You have to scan the QR code, which I will do. This is in tomorrow's video. I'll get you the price then. T-Dog says, let's go Mets. I like the way you think. So one more walk down this thing. You guys let me know which one you're taking home. We got a 6.5 foot bed platinum here. This TRD Rally, the big question of the video. I want you to go down in the comments and let me know. Does TRD Rally stay? Do you want it to stay? And is it a great package and a great option? I will say one more time, I really like the TRD Rally because it's fully loaded SR5, pretty much TRD off-road without it saying TRD off-road. But the lock and rear diff multi-terrain side crawl control you get, and you get some TRD Pro stuff in there as well. I like it. My favorite one of the day, I will show you. I will walk all the way down to, and then I will give you a 2-minute on why. By the way, there's still a lot of Tacomas. There's Tacomas everywhere right now. This one here is the Nightshade Blueprint. So again, my brother-in-law just bought a Lunar Nightshade from this dealership. This is the dealership he bought from, Dell. So I was able to hook him up with my folks here. A lot of good people here. They move Tundras very quickly here. High volume dealership. So if you guys are on some of the forums, there's a broker on there, Jim. And I'm pretty sure Jim gets a lot of his inventory from here, like a lot of the deals. So it's a good option for those who like it. They look good in person. I like Nightshade because it gives you the look without spending the extra on the TRD off-road package if you don't need that stuff. It's a $458 add-on appearance package. All it does is take away exterior chrome and machine silver, nothing to the interior. This particular one is loaded up too. Premium auto leveling headlights, got the 360 camera, JBL, pano, loaded. Dougie says, I saw a low mileage 2021 recently with the price that was about $2K more than the MSRP when new. Yes, that is a real thing. People don't believe me when I say that on videos. The second gen demand is real. The second gen demand is there. And it's been there for a while, but when the recall was announced last May 2024, everyone was going out to buy second gens. So if you could find one, especially the later year ones, I just filmed the 2021 TRD Pro and the sticker was right around where it was brand new with 35,000 miles on it. That's the way. The demand is there, so it's pushing the price back up. Just keep that in mind. If you're looking for a V8, these dealerships know you're coming for them, so there's an additional charge for sure. But the demand is there. It's pretty crazy. Every dealership I go to, it's not a specific dealer. All of the V8 prices are very close to when they were new. But for the day, this is my favorite one. Let me know which one you like. You'll see a lot more of them tomorrow. There isn't many, but there's good ones. So until next time, my friends, as always, God bless each and every one of you. God bless the troops and first responders. And of course, God bless the United States of America. If you don't mind on your way out, hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, stay up to date on all your Toyota Tundra news and information by hitting subscribe. We're almost to 50,000 subs, which is pretty cool. And I appreciate you so much for being here. And make sure you go down in the comments and let me know. Do you think this will survive long-term TRD Rally? Be safe, be well.